Welcome, folks, and what better way to celebrate the end of the week Friday night basketball on 2K Sports. With two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Now here's Foltz. Hey, a real treat in store for us tonight, folks. We get to see two teams with some of the best young talent in the NBA, Grant.
I mean, you said it best. I mean, these teams and their players, they have a lot of runway in front of them. So you get a glimpse of the league's future here. With the wealth of potential on both sides, these are teams that figure to be contenders for years to come.
Here's Banchero. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Shoots over Halliburton. Off the left rim and out. Inside. Here's Turner. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds to Indiana. Now here's Halliburton. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. Just 4 to shoot. Wagner with a steal. The three from Banchero. That shot is off. So Indiana will take it the other way.
And Franz Wagner, one of the surprises of the 2021 rookie class. He had a great rookie campaign, one of a handful of terrific rookies.
Wagner for three. It's rebounded by Indiana. Tipped. Halliburton outside. Back to Turner. The baseline J. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one.
Halliburton's vision and then the ability to thread the needle there makes the defense pay.
And Wagner wasn't viewed as an exciting selection. He's been terrific, Grant.
BA, you know, he finds ways to contribute each game. You knew he'd be a solid shooter out of the gate, but he also has a great touch in and around the paint to be a threat inside.
Oh, stolen by Foltz.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Three-pointer. Unable to get that one. So Indiana will take it the other way. Wagner outside. Isaac for three. And he buries his first look. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Orlando.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense. Getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
The other thing, I cannot be more impressed by the defense they've shown tonight. Their willingness to close on shooters, blocking shots, playing with great effort.
Back to Foltz. Pass to Banchero. That three's off the mark. Indiana trailing here.
2 minutes.
Halliburton outside. Here's Matherin. Defended by Wagner. Here's Matherin. Averaging around 6 a game. And then Turner with the dunk.
And I'll tell you, Matherin's passing game has a solid foundation. Now, hopefully, it continues to grow here.
Pass to Banchero. Misses the three. Indiana on offense. Healed with the ball. Puts up a three. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
It's tipped. There's Fultz with a three. Sinks it from distance. Fultz has got 5 now.
Well, when Markelle Fultz is hitting jump shots, look out. It gives energy to the entire team.
Halliburton for 3. And they'll get another chance. Hangs. And it's good on the layup.
Well, you love when guards are unafraid to get to the painted area and finish. Go ahead, Tyrese.
Pass to Bowl. Back to Fultz. Here's Bowl. Pulls it from the top of the key. Nora grabs the board.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
And the ball out of play. The Magic will have it. Here's Anthony. There's 21 seconds left in the first. Pass to Chris. Fires for 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
Well, if you let Melo get his feet set, turn the lights off.
Halliburton outside. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And that does it for the first quarter. Magic out in front, leading by.
The Magic 15. Please give a big round of applause.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what do you think about the Magic here in this one?
Well, you have to look at the advantage they have in the turnover department. I mean, that's a huge advantage for them in this game.
Offensively, they took care of the ball. And defensively, they forced a number of miscues.
Back to McConnell. Pass to Nora. Over to the left wing. McConnell's shot is off.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
After making the playoffs 5 years straight, the Pacers have struggled to get back to the postseason.
You know, B.A., they're trying to go through a rebuild right now, and that's going to take some time. But the front office and coaching staff appear comfortable with this direction, knowing it might be a while before they make the playoffs again.
His three-point shot can be streaky from game to game and season to season, but Melo's certainly a threat from out there. Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
In addition to affecting the game at both ends, Mathurin has already proven to be a tremendous leader.
Oh, yes, he has, B.A. He's a high intangibles guy, a hard worker, really leads by example, and he's clutch. He elevates his play in big-time situations.
Now here's McConnell. Pass to Mathurin. Back to McConnell. He launches a 3. And again, it's Orlando with a 3.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Into the lane. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Pass to Okiki. Back to Anthony. The 3 is up. Anthony misses. McConnell left side. Here's Nora. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
They get it back. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And the second free throw is good. Well, I know you spent a lot of your career in Orlando. What are your favorite memories of that time?
None, B.A. You know I was hurt the entire time I was in Orlando. No, but in all seriousness, they were great people, great city, and it was fun to see young guys like Jameer Nelson and Dwight Howard get drafted and emerge as great players and leaders for their ball club.
I absolutely definitely love the aggression from three by Cole Anthony, because I know this. With those shot mechanics, he's going to get more and more efficient.
Now here's Anthony. And again, it's Orlando with a three.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
To the middle. Here's Nora. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First personal foul.
Well, Doris, the last few years, we've seen teams put together rosters loaded with talent, but it hasn't always translated to rings.
I think what we've learned, Brian, is that just accumulating talent is not enough to win in this league. What you have to find is a team that fits together well in terms of the individual parts. There also has to be that elusive chemistry. You can't define it, hard to win without it.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The NBA last season celebrated its 75th anniversary and announced the 75 greatest players in NBA history, gathering the living greats during the All-Star break. A lot of history, but Commissioner Silver said we're a pretty young league when you think about it. Brian, I guess it's all relative.
Yeah, indeed. Thanks for that, Allie. There's a minute 40 left in the first half. To the inside. Orlando grabs the miss. They've led by as many as 14. Pass to Cornette. Anthony outside. To the paint. Cornette with the bucket. And the Magic lead by 13.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
McConnell outside. Pass to Nora.
And this summer, the Magic raised some eyebrows. Widely expected to take Jabari Smith with the #1 overall pick. Right up until their selection, Paolo Banchero was announced. Rival teams impressed at how well they kept their secret. Good job, Orlando. Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
Wagner. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
There are a couple things that stand out right away when I think about Franz Wagner. The first is what a great cutter he is. Timing, feel, when to go, when not to. And he's also very capable putting it on the deck and driving open areas. This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
McConnell with it. Wagner picks him up from the arc. And once again, off the mark by Indiana. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. And he gets that one. Fultz has got 7 points in the game.
Well, Markelle Fultz, that tight handle allows that kind of move to be made. That is pretty, folks.
Here's Nembhard. They get the rebound. Back to McConnell. And the officials call a traveling violation.
Ooh, talk about a way to deflate the team.
I think it kills your energy, and it certainly kills your momentum.
Outside Fultz. No good on the buzzer beater.
What you know is Tyrese Halliburton is going to give you a day's work on the defensive end. This guy is so good at contesting without fouling.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Lets it fly. It's rebounded by Banchero.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Fultz. From downtown, Halliburton with some nice D. And he banks in the layup. Halliburton's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Now here's Halliburton. He's got 6. There's a screen by Turner. Just 5 to shoot. Now Halliburton. With the clock winding down. And then Turner with the dunk.
Well, there's a level of commitment that Miles Turner is showing on the glass right now. Goes hard to get rebounds and get an opportunity for the putback.
Now here's Isaac. Pass to Fultz. Wagner on the wing. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Wagner's got 5 points.
Already an excellent passer at his position. Banchero just loves showing off his court vision.
And the basket by Halliburton.
Ooh, finally hitting one from range. That's his first 3 of the night.
Down low. Pass to Bowl. And here's Wagner. For 3. Nora grabs the board.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
Halliburton outside. Launches a 3. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Terrific energy at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
Banchero no good.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them.
Hey, every team wants a guy who can block shots, and they certainly want a guy who can hit threes. Miles Turner does both, Grant.
Yes, he does, B.A. Miles has led the league in blocks multiple times. He also shot it well from the three-point range. He's just a unique skill set. It's really hard to find guys like Turner.
Now here's Halliburton. He's got 12. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Halliburton's got 10 points in the quarter.
Well, the numbers speak for themselves, but what Tyrese Halliburton is showing you, the versatility he has at the offensive end.
Pass to Bowl. The 3 is up. The shot off that time. So Indiana will take it the other way. Minnesota will be traveling to face him after this game, and they'll be reaching the back half of a 4-game home stretch. Healed from outside. Orlando leading. Steps back. Here's Banchero. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Ooh, getting up there. I mean, Banchero wants everyone to know he's a threat to hammer it down.
Isaac with the steal. Here's Wagner. Pacers with a rebound.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
Here's Matherin. And the layup is good off the glass. He's got 5.
After a poor offensive first half, some nice adjustments made by this staff, and their shooting percentage is climbing.
Now here's Fultz. He has 7. Bowl, no good. End of quarter management here. They can go 2 for 1.
Make the math work in your favor.
Out to Hield. They set the pick from outside the arc. Drains the triple. Now just a 4-point Magic lead.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
To the inside. Here's Bowl. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Well, Markelle Fultz doing a little bit of orchestration right there. Nice pass.
Wagner for 3. Offensive board. The 3. No good that time. And so it's the Orlando Magic with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And they've racked up a...
The Magic 41.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. And so here is Orlando 17 points was their biggest margin. Three-pointer, Anthony. Smith with the rebound. Indiana trailing here. McConnell with it. And Anthony picks him up defensively. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is. Anthony outside. Here's Chris. The three-pointer off the mark. And their biggest problem so far, taking care of the ball.
Yeah, they've made some great plays, but way too many turnovers.
From deep three-point range. Ooh, poked away. Out of bounds. It'll be magic ball. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Anthony outside. Pass to Chris. Fires the three. That shot off. So Indiana will take it the other way. Here's Nesmith. He's guarded by Anthony. McConnell with it. Anthony grabs the board. And that's a foul called on T.J. McConnell. That's foul number 2 for him. The Pacers making a switch here. And here are the Magic now. They lead by 4. Anthony outside. Here's Chris. And the Magic again can't hit.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
To the middle. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Back to Anthony. To the left side wing. There's the three. Counted from distance. And the Magic lead by 5.
One thing we know about Cole Anthony, this guy doesn't lack any confidence whatsoever in that jumper.
Jackson can't get it to go.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Pass to Anthony. With the drive. And Anthony slams it in.
Man, my goodness, the momentum of the drive, the airtime on the finish. Cole Anthony, that is too nice.
Halliburton. Ooh, that one makes him 7 for 14. Got a nice rhythm going here today.
Halliburton has the kind of personality that keeps him steady in big-time moments. How about that? Unfazed.
And the basket by Chris.
Well, you won't see that kind of shot fall very often. Thank your lucky stars.
We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Smith right side. Halliburton outside. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And the Magic pushing it up now. Here's Anthony. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Tyrese Halliburton.
Well, you have to stay with the play when you feel contact because you get a chance for maybe a three-point play. In this opportunity, free throw coming from Mr. Cole Anthony.
Pass to Matherin. Oh, deflected. And here's Hield, defended by Wagner. Here's Matherin. And he jams it home with authority.
Yeah, this is how impactful Matherin can be in close. He loves jamming it home.
Isaac with it. Back to Anthony. Isaac with it. Wagner for 3. Wagner on the wing. Gets stolen by Hield.
Every moment counts here. They have got to get moving.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
Halliburton goes. Pass to Matherin. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Money.
And a huge shot from Matherin. This guy has ice water in his veins.
And here are the Magic now. Inside. Out to Anthony. The three ball. And the Magic again can't hit.
First clean look they have. I mean, they've got to take it.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
From deep. Misses there. So a close game here sees Orlando taking this one. And this was an emotional win for them. No doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how
This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. And, of course, Karl Anthony Towns. So the Timberwolves win the tip. Pass to McDaniels. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Turner.
You know, one of the things that sets McDaniels apart is his ability to guard virtually any position on the floor. He creates. Major matchup problems with that versatility.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. Halliburton left side. Minnesota with a rebound. Talking about McDaniels' defense. That's how he got a lot of minutes early in his career.
You know, a lot of guys make their mark defensively early on, which buys them time to develop in other areas, and it's an ideal way for young players to contribute right away. If you're stressing defense, then he's a guy that you want on your team.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Now here's Edwards. Looking at his production, close to 12 points a game. Ooh, had a nice open look right there.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
To the paint. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Oh, and the fast break for the Pacers. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And I'll tell you, Matherin's passing game has a solid foundation. Now, hopefully, it continues to grow here.
Pass to Aiden. Fires for three. The shot that time not on target. So Indiana will take it the other way. Halliburton on the wing. And so far, he's averaging 7 points a game. From deep three-point range. They double him with Aiden. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Conley with the ball. Halliburton picks him up. Smart outside. Ayton. And a missed layup.
Yeah, and for the Pacers, things had gotten stale. So they bring in a new coach in Rick Carlisle, a new potential star in Tyrese Halliburton, a fresh start for this franchise.
Conley on the attack. And he buries his first look.
And Conley loves to get into the lane, using his quickness and athleticism to perfection right there.
4-3. Halliburton misses. Indiana switching things up recently, going forward in a new direction.
You know, B.A., change can be a good thing. Sometimes organizations can get comfortable winning 42, 44 games, losing in the first round. But the Pacers clearly want more. And you know what? I respect that.
Over to the wing. And once again, off the mark by Indiana. Here's McDaniels. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Now here's Turner. Looking at his numbers, putting up 8 points a game.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
And Edwards slams it in.
And we all know how explosive Edwards can be, reminding us there with that thunderous slam.
Pass to Matherin. Three-pointer, Halliburton. The Pacers again can't hit.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Now here's Halliburton. Here's Nora. The shot to stop the run. Hits the trifecta.
Really good to see Turner find the open man, proving once again he's a team-first guy.
Outside McDaniels. From downtown, Nora grabs the board.
That's how you want to see them crash the glass. They've been out-hustled so far.
And, you know, time will tell how big a factor that becomes in this game, guys, but if you're the coaching staff, it's certainly a point of emphasis.
Here's Matherin. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
And one thing about Matherin, he keeps pressure on that defense.
In addition to affecting the game at both ends, Matherin has already proven to be a tremendous leader.
Oh, yes, he has, B.A. He's a high intangibles guy, a hard worker, really leads by example, and he's clutch. He elevates his play in big-time situations. They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Pass to Nora. Out to Hield. 4 on the clock. The Pacers again can't hit. And so the first quarter is in the books. Timberwolves ahead. They lead by 4. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Timberwolves?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Substitution on the court.
Halliburton with the ball. Outside Hield. Shot clock at 5. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton. Hield's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Noel. Out to the right wing. Oh, stolen by Turner. Here's Matherin. He's averaging about 6 points per game. Hield from outside. And again, it's the Pacers from deep. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Pacers.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
What athleticism from Turner. My goodness. He loves getting chances to throw it down like that.
They need this. The steal. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played.
Yeah, this is how impactful Matherin can be in close. He loves jamming it home.
And Minnesota calls time here.
Here are your Indiana Pacers.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Both teams are always hunting mismatches. Grant, I'll put it to you here. You prefer a speed advantage or a size advantage over your defender?
Well, B.A., it's all about the mismatches. And going back to when I was young and actually had some speed, it was great to be able to have both, depending upon who you went against. If a smaller player guarded you, use your size to shoot right over them. And if a bigger defender was on you, then yes, use your speed to turn the corner and get to the rim. So it depended upon who was guarding you.
Pass to Smith. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
The Timberwolves trail. Outside Edwards. And here's Ayton. The rebound by Jackson.
You know, last year was all about forward progress for the Timberwolves, recording their second winning season since 2005, getting on track for future success.
Clock at 6. Pass to Neesmith. Yes, and it's McConnell with the assist that time. And now a 7-point Indiana lead.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
Yeah, and it should help them increase their separation here. I mean, this has been an impressive offensive output.
So what do you think the keys are that could help Minnesota continue to grow over last year?
Well, you know, there's always room for guys to improve their game. But I think it's really the intangibles, building trust amongst players and becoming a more mature team.
And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And the Timberwolves with possession here. McDaniels a screen. Conley on the attack. Misses from close range. A minute 35 left in the first half. McConnell right side. Nice move. And he lays it in. McConnell's got his first points of the game.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
And Ayton gets it to go.
You love Ayton's energy on offense. He relishes every chance he gets to put up points for his team.
Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Pass to Nembhard. And here's Jackson. He's covered by Ayton. And Ayton pulls it down. Outside Edwards. There's the three. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Yeah, and you know, when Edwards is aggressive, I think it forces defenders to try to get physical back, and when he's close to the rim, he usually is able to draw the foul as a result.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. McConnell right side. Here's Nembhard. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer!
Ending the first half with an exclamation point. The three-pointer adding insult to injury.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's the Pacers up by 4. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime.
First personal foul. First team foul.
The free throw drops for Conley.
They're one of the best leaders in the NBA. This team loves having Mike Conley in their locker room.
Here's Minnesota. It's a 3-point game. When this one's over, they'll be off to Charlotte as they take on the Hornets. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road. Edwards for 3. Connects from downtown.
For 3.
Edwards has got 10 points. The Pacers were involved in one of the biggest trades of last season, Clark, sending Domantas Sabonis to Sacramento for Tyrese Halliburton.
Tell you what, it gives Indiana one of the most exciting young players in the NBA, BA. And I think the sky's the limit for this kid, Tyrese Halliburton. He's got all the skill set that you want in the point guard position. And in addition to that, he's a galvanizer. He's a connector. He's a leader. And that could serve the small market Pacers extremely well.
Pass to Turner. Fires from deep. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Outside McDaniels. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Now here's Halliburton. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Pass to Turner. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Miles Turner's defensive impact can be enormous. I mean, he is a fierce rim protector, a league shot block leader. You know, teams have to really be mindful of where he is and maybe even shape their offense around avoiding him. Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line. Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Halliburton outside. Pass to Turner. Over to the left wing. Here's Matherin. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Give him 8. And Turner's already led the league in blocks multiple times, Clark.
Yeah, he sure has. And, you know, he's not just all about defense, though, B.A. He's averaged double-digit points every year he's been in the league. And he's a pretty strong finisher at the 10, although I think that's an area that he's got to continue to grow in. And his outside shot has come a long way.
Halliburton on the wing. From outside the arc. Kept alive by Indiana. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Halliburton's got his second bucket on the night.
All Halliburton needs is a little dancing room. Once the screen provides that, he's ready to roll.
Pass to Aiden. Oh, and the jam by Aiden.
Cutting hard to the bucket, leaving the defense in the dust.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Here's Nora. The 3. Smart grabs the miss. Outside Conley. Pass to Aiden. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Aiden's got 9.
His first half performance, somewhat forgettable, but now he's pouring it on.
To the inside. Here's Matherin. Gets the bucket and the foul. They'll pin that one on Marcus Smart.
And just a tremendous ability to finish. No backing down at all from Matherin.
So both teams changing it up here. Minnesota in the lead. Timeout called, the Timberwolves.
Tyrese Halliburton is more like what you're seeing from guards these days. He's a tall guard with good size who can knock down the 3 and do damage as a slasher in the lane in addition to setting up his teammates.
Your Indiana State Snakes are turning the temperature up.
1:03 left to play in the third quarter here. Here's Joe. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. McConnell outside. The shot off that time. So Minnesota will take it the other way. And Minnesota calls time here.
Just some love, clap your hands. Here they are, your Indiana State Snakes. Great show. Let's thank them, everyone.
41 seconds left in the third. Pass to Ibaka. Three-pointer. The Pacers pull it in.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
And it's blocked by Ibaka.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Jackson can't get it to go.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. The T-Wolves on top. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. But this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And here's Conley. McDaniels a screen. Takes the three. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Halliburton for three. Here's Smith. And he goes in for the dunk.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second-chance opportunities can be game-changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Now Halliburton. There's Nesmith with the three. Outside for Halliburton. Second chance effort. And Ayton pulls it down. And the Timberwolves with possession. Leading by 5. Edwards can't hit. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Outside Conley. Pass to Smart. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. A big group substitution here for Indiana. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Timberwolves.
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
And also, I just love how they've been moving the ball side to side on the perimeter. Great passing, unlocking their offensive potential.
Pass to Turner. Here's Matherin. Back to Turner. Unloads from 13. And too long on the shot.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Ayton inside. Oh, and the jam by Ayton. And he's now got the double-double.
Yeah, looking at Ayton using all of his height and reach, slamming it down on a helpless defense.
Three-pointer, Halliburton. And once again, off the mark by Indiana.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
McDaniels can't hit. They're doing what they can do to mount a comeback.
And B.A., they don't have to get it all back at once. Just focus on making every possession count.
Here's Hield. Oh, he can't stop the run as that misses. The three is up. He's off on that one. So Indiana will take it the other way. Here's Matherin. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
Yeah, Ayton has all the physical gifts of a great shot blocker. Size, length, and agility.
To the left side wing. Shot clock at 6. Back to Turner. Shoots over Ayton. Pass to Nora. Here's Matherin. Goes up again. And the layup is good.
And right now, Matherin is on a roll. This young guy continues to do whatever he wants.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Pass to Ayton. Shoots over Turner. Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Indiana, they're working against the clock now. Back to Halliburton. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Off the mark there with a three. 43 seconds left in the final quarter. McDaniels from long range. Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Yep, I'd agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
Smart outside for three. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Halliburton outside. Pass to Nora. Launches a three. He can't get that one to fall. And so it's Minnesota with the W. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach.
Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. Well, it was the Indiana Pacers in their last game, a loss to the Lakers.
Yeah, you could see they were pressing in that one, and the shooting percentages dipped because of it.
Now, I'll say anytime you're having trouble getting over that 40% field goal mark, it's probably not going to be your night.
And the Kings look a whole lot different now than they did for most of the 21-22 season. And they were changes that had to be made.
Now when a team suffers a playoff drought like the Kings have, Greg, you can expect some major moves.
And you just hope they can find some stability, Kevin, moving forward. This is a team that's gone through 12 head coaches since the last time they made the playoff.
Halliburton outside. And Halliburton slams it in.
Now, this is a veteran play call by Halliburton, getting some aid from his teammates instead of trying to do it all by himself.
Pass to Sabonis. Over Turner. Sabonis, no good. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Halliburton outside. Shot clock at 5. Here's Mathurin. It's rebounded by Herter. Now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Rick Carlisle.
Thanks, Kevin. He thinks the big issue for them is to make things difficult inside. He understands that their opponent has a physical presence, but he wants his guys to match that physicality or surpass it. Obviously a tough order to fill, but they have to do it.
Thanks, David. Now, here is Halliburton. There's a good screen. Pass to Nora. 6 on the shot clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Mathurin, good.
And inside, Mathurin makes great use of his agility, developing some instincts for how to get around in traffic.
Nobody near Barnes. His three-pointers off the mark. To the left side wing. Here's Mathurin. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And one of the better athletes in his draft class, Mathurin, with quick lift off the floor and then the power to hammer it home.
So the Kings call timeout, their first. Sacramento off to a slow start. They trail by 6.
And back in 2021, Miles Turner put up a crazy stat line. 7 made threes, 13 rebounds, and 3 blocks. Just the 4th time someone has reached those numbers in a game.
Outside for Halliburton. No good with the triple. And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Pacers leading by 6. And for Turner, Greg, that ridiculous line has been equaled by only 2 players ever.
And Kevin, how about that? Only Karl Anthony Towns and Vince Carter, who've had the combination of threes, rebounds, and blocks, shows you how special Turner's all-around game is.
Now Fox, after the missed 3 from Buddy Hield. And they're moving it up. Here's Mathurin. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, that athleticism of Mathurin is what makes him such a tough one to guard.
And Greg, you watch Mathurin, he is built to score at this NBA level.
Excellent spot-up shooter. He plays above the rim, and once he gets more comfortable scoring off the bounce, watch out.
Now, here's Fox. Over in the corner, Barnes. Buries it from 3-point range. Barnes has got 5.
Well, the more Fox does that, the more he's going to be looked at like a leader.
Halliburton with it. Now guarded by Murray. Back to Halliburton. A reverse. He takes it up and lays it in. He has 6.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Now here's Sabonis. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Now here's Halliburton. Pass to Turner. Nice D from Sabonis.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Here's Murray. And easy 2 points on the layup.
Almost impossible to guard Murray inside in college. We'll see if that translates to the NBA.
Halliburton with it. Now guarded by Murray. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Pacers have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
Halliburton hits them both.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Barnes can't get it to go. Now Halliburton. And it's Fox with the rebound.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Tyrese Halliburton has been on display for Indy.
The Pacers, 14. Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And when you consider how the Pacers are doing, guys, what do you think?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made. This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
And the Pacers finished 25 and 57 last season, their worst record since the mid-'80s. Indiana deciding to go young, and with that comes growing pains.
Back to Sabonis. Top of the key. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Here's Nembhard. Pass to Nesmith. A three-pointer off the mark. And last season, a tough one, Indiana, with their lowest winning percentage, Greg, in over 30 years.
Yeah, but I loved how they approached the end of the season. Bringing in Tyrese Halliburton, playing a lot of the younger players, planning for the future.
Indiana again, turning it over. Timeout called by the Kings.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
Some changes for Sacramento. The Kings trailed by 3. Mitchell with it. Takes it inside. Here's Meadows. And the rejection by Jackson. To the middle. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And you talk to the great ball handlers, and they say, Greg, that footwork is an underappreciated aspect of it. Why is that?
It's like a dance. You're eluding the defender mostly with your feet. The ball handling part is just making sure the ball comes along for the ride.
Pass to Mitchell. And it's Lyles in the corner. Sacramento again missing.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
To the paint. Here's Smith. Back to McConnell. Rebound by Mitchell. The Kings trailed by 5. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Outside, Davis. Pass to Medu. Shot from 16. And it's good off the back rim and in. Medu's got his first bucket in this one. Now here is Smith. Back to McConnell. Here's Nembhard for the 3. Offensive rebound. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback stuff.
Now, team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
Pass to Medu. Back to Monk. There's the triple. 4 seconds left. Goes back up. The shot, no good. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
A shot by Nembhard, no good. The Kings trailed by 5. And then Monk with the dunk.
Monk has some bunnies on it. I mean, he leaps up there with ease to throw that one down. The D has got to be a little bit more aware of his athleticism.
It's stolen by Davis. Monk's shot's good. Monk's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, shot out of a cannon on that possession. Good look up court.
Pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man. And he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
And it goes on a bounce. That one is off Smith.
Substitution for your Kings.
52 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Fox pretty good when he decides to use his speed. He's going to get the defense on their heels.
And here's McConnell. He is still scoreless so far in this one. Nembhard. That's tipped. Here's Herder. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Well, getting to the right spot so important in the offense, and Herder positioned himself well in the fast break.
Fox with the steal.
You take your time. You don't give them another possession.
And hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
And good that time.
I think getting better as a passer and understanding more about how the NBA game works. That's De'Aaron Fox.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Kings ahead as they wrap up the second quarter with a huge surge, an 18-6 run. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. The kick out to Barnes. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Barnes has got the first basket of the third quarter for the Kings.
And the Pacers have been one of those teams that they're allergic to rebuilding, but there's clearly a youth movement in Indy, and with young talents like Tyrese Halliburton and Ben Mathurin, they already boast some nice building blocks.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Domantas Sabonis is one of the best passing big men in the league. He said, sharing the ball is contagious. Everyone feels confident and knows they'll get touches, which makes the game fun. And that can build chemistry on a young team. Kevin?
And David, we know how important that is. And we thank you for your report. Drains the three-pointer.
Halliburton has that kind of ability. An awkward release, but man, is he consistent with it.
Outside, Fox. Down low. There's Sabonis. That one good for 2. 6 points for Sabonis.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And Indiana, another 3.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Sacramento Kings. 3-point lead. Kicks it out to Mitchell. There's the screen. Back to Murray. Pass to Wiles. Pocket 6. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Wiles got his first 2 points.
Well, I'm not sure what the coach said at halftime, but whatever it did, it's lit a fire. They're now 4 of 4 from the field to start their offense here in the second half.
Here's Nora. And it's off from 3-point range.
And after burying 3 straight shot opportunities, finally a miss there. Still feeling the momentum, though.
Hands it from downtown. Barnes has got the lead up to 8 now for the Kings.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Halliburton outside. And stolen by Barnes. And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it. And then Monk with the dunk.
Oh, great pass from Murray. I like whenever he looks to get his guys involved.
Well, a key member of that 73-win Golden State Warrior team was Harrison Barnes.
And almost the forgotten part of the famed death lineup. It was Barnes, Steph, Clay, Draymond, and Andre Iguodala. Harrison, a big piece of that 2015 championship team as well.
There's Wiles. And a miss there on the triple. Pacers trailed by 10. Halliburton with it. Guarded now by Barnes. They need this. Mora can't get it to go. So it's Sacramento. The shot by Monk is no good. Now the Pacers with it. It's off to Utah for him after this game as they take on the Jazz. It'll be the 4th game in a 7-game road trip. Here's Turner, and Turner throws it down.
Nice find by Halliburton. Just a great feel for the game.
Timeout called by the Kings. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. 1:03 left in the third. Good on the triple.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Now, here's McConnell. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him. Here's Nesmith. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Pass to Medu. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And the Kings lead by 13. Smith on the wing. We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the third. Shoots it up. A shot by Nembhard, no good. Kings leading now by 13. And here's Barnes for 3. Another 3 for Sacramento.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
And here's Davis for 3. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Sacramento in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Pacers trail by 16. Halliburton with it. Now guarded by Monk. Banked in off the glass. Halliburton's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Pacers. Pass to Herter. On the wing, Monk. Here's Sabonis. And it's sent back by Turner.
An elite rim protector and shot blocker. Turner excels at rising up and denying those shots.
Healed outside. Oh, good on the three. Sacramento leading by 14. Herter on the wing. A shot by Sabonis. Nobody around. Nails the 16-footer.
Right now, Sabonis just taking charge, taking initiative, and getting aggressive on offense.
Halliburton. Here's Turner. They kick out to Hield. Back to Halliburton. 6 to shoot. Pass to Turner. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Sabonis with the bucket.
Now he's put on a shooting display here in the second half. He really seems to be in a great groove right now.
Here's Halliburton. Sacramento grabs the miss. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Pass to Monk. Screen by Sabonis. Here's the three. And Malik Monk hits from deep. And the Kings lead by 19.
And Monk has proven that he is a terrific scorer from the perimeter. When he's in rhythm, he has no problem letting it fly.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. A nice shot by Medu.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And prior to playing in college, Sabonis played professionally in Spain.
That's such a head scratcher to me. I mean, 16 years old. I mean, here you'd be getting your license. There, Sabonis was playing in professional leagues against grown men. So that experience certainly has helped him both in college and for sure being a pro now.
Halliburton outside. They kick out to Hield. They grab their own miss. And it's slammed in by Turner.
Effort points by Turner, working hard inside, getting rewarded with some points.
Here's Fox. Here's Sabonis. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Sacramento.
What an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Definitely had a huge edge, and this is their DNA. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are the kinds of games they can have.
And so with this, they'll end up with their 2nd win on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Barnes.
just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
Good on the three-point shot.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Back to Mitchell. Left side, Davis. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
Outside, Davis. Launches a three. Misses there. So it's the Kings winning this one easily. They won.